Are you ready to do some yoga? Well, let's get it. You ready? Okay, I'm gonna get on the mat. Hi everyone, today we are doing a Vin to Yin yoga flow for peace. So we are going to be moving at the first half of the class, and then we are going to settle into some Yin postures to really relax and release and create peace in mind and body throughout the second half of the class. This is Lily. She is clearly going to be joining us today. And whenever you're ready, grab your mat and let's get started. We're going to start today in a child's pose. So coming into your child's pose, knees together or apart, your choice, sinking your hips back on your heels, arms out ahead of you, or you can create a little pillow with your hands, allowing your forehead to be supported by your hands here. And once you land, just feeling the points of contact with your mat, your legs, your forearms, your forehead, your toenails, your fingertips, your elbows, just feeling into these spaces, allowing them to ground you into this moment. And starting to connect to your breath, feeling your inhales saturating every cell of your body. Pausing at the top to really marinate in that space. And as you exhale, feeling yourself melting a bit further down into the floor. Starting to wiggle your hips side to side. It's going to be a bigger movement or just something that you can barely even see if you're looking down upon yourself from a third person perspective. So feeling into your hips, starting to bring movement into this space. Incorporating your forehead now, rocking it side to side. Maybe moving it in line with your hips or having it go the opposite way. Playing with both if that feels nice. And pressing up onto all fours. Starting to arch your back on the inhale. Rounding through your spine on the exhale. And flowing through this a few times at your own pace. to Tucking your toes, sinking your hips up and back to a downward dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up and back, down dog, split. Exhale, knee to nose. Twice more just like that. Inhaling up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Holding for a breath in. A breath out. Stepping that foot forward at the top of the mat. Dropping down the back knee. Arms lift high. Tucking your back toes if they're not already. Sinking your hips back as you straighten through that front leg. Bending through the front knee, inhaling into a lunge. Exhale, hip shift back, front leg straightens. One more time, just like that. Inhaling forward. Exhaling back. Left palm plants at the top of the mat, bending through that right leg once more, tucking the back toes if they're not already, lifting up the back knee, twist. Tipping up and over to the outer edge of that left foot as the right foot meets that leg, side plank. Both palms down, coming into a plank. Holding here for a moment. Lowering halfway down, right back up. Halfway down, right back up. One more time, halfway down, up, back, down dog. Big inhale up through the nose. Exhale out the mouth, sigh. Big inhale up through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Left leg lifts up and back down, dog split. Sweeping it forward, knee to nose. Big inhale up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. One more time, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Hold for a breath in. A breath out. Sending that foot forward, back knee down. Arms lift high. If your back toes aren't tucked, tucking them. Inhaling. Exhale, shift your hips back, straighten out through that left leg. Sweeping forward on the inhale, bending through the left knee. Exhale, taking it back. One more time in. And exhale, shifting back. Right palm plants at the top of the mat, bending through the left knee, bringing the back knee off of the mat as you twist. Tipping up and over to the outer edge of the right foot, sweeping the left foot back, side plank. Coming through center into the plank. Lowering halfway down, right back up. Halfway down, back up. One more time down, holding for 3, 2, 1, releasing onto the mat. Bring your palms underneath of your elbows, toes and legs pressing down into the mat, activating through the glutes on the inhale, sending your heart up and forward. Exhale, release. Twice more, inhale. Exhale. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Tucking your toes, pressing through your palms. Up into a plank. Right back down dog. Big inhale up through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Big inhale. Long exhale. One more time. Big inhale. Exhale. Right leg sweeps up and back down, dog split. Exhale, knee to nose. Big inhale, down dog split. Exhale, knee to nose. One more time, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. This time, stepping that foot forward, lifting up off of the back foot, fingertips still grazing the mat. Opening up to the left, open half moon. Sweeping through center, twisted half moon. Coming back through center to lift up into warrior three. Heart reaches forward, left leg reaches back. Planting down your palms, tipping back, keeping your legs straight as you fold over pyramid. Opening up into a triangle. Letting this evolve into a warrior two. Big inhale, everything lifts. Exhale, soften in. Right away, tip it on back, reverse. Up and over, extended side angle. Left palm plants coming into a twist. And opening up side plank on the left. Coming into plank. Lowering halfway down. Back up. Halfway down. And up. One more time, down. And up. Down dog. Right away, left leg lifts up and back. Sending it forward, knee to nose. Two more times, just like that. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. One more time, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Bringing that leg forward. And lifting up through the right leg. Opening up, open half moon. Twisting, twisted half moon. Sweeping through center, warrior three. Tipping the right leg back to the back of the mat, folding over that front leg. Opening up triangle. Letting this evolve into a warrior two. Big inhale, everything lifts. Exhale, warrior two. Right away, tip it on back, reverse. Up and over, extended side angle. Right palm plants, twist. Side plank on the right side. Plank. Lowering halfway down, holding for 3, 2, 1. Pressing back up. Lowering halfway down, holding for 3, 2, 1. Pressing back up. Lowering halfway down, 3, 2, 1. Pressing back up. And back down dog. Bring your knees to the outer edges of the mat, untucking your toes, sitting back in a child's pose for a moment. Reconnecting to this space that we started in. Noticing how you feel here right now. Can you feel a little bit deeper into this moment? Can you feel your cells buzzing with energy from the movement that we have been doing? Can you feel your skin grazing the mat? Maybe touching your yoga pants? Really feeling into these intricate feelings that we become so numb to as part of our daily lives. And making your way back into downward dog. This time taking it wide, so bringing your toes to the long edges of the mat as you press yourself into this space. And keeping your stance wide as you walk your way to the top of the mat, so your feet are on the outside of your hands as you fold in this wide-legged forward fold. Keeping your feet where they're at, maybe bring your toes out just a bit, heels in, sinking into a wide-legged chair, which is basically a squat. So coming into a squat, lifting up, sinking down, inhale, lift, exhale, squat, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, twice more just like that, inhaling, exhaling, and one more, inhale, exhale, this time really sinking down. So you might not go into your traditional yogi squat because your legs are wider, just sinking back down. Your knees and your elbows might meet. Maybe gentle sway side to side, really feeling the burn here. Pressing down the left palm, sweeping the left leg back, coming into a twist. Tipping up an open side plank. Welcome to stay here. If you want to bring that right foot back behind you, opening up wild thing. Right palm comes to the mat. Right leg sweeps across the body to the left side of the mat. Keeping your foot where it's at, bringing the left hand back down and lowering halfway down. Up for one, halfway down. Up for two, one more halfway down. Up, back, down dog. And let's clear that one out with a big inhale. A long exhale. Walking to the top of the mat, this time keeping your feet closer together. Once you get there, folding for a moment. This time sinking into a traditional chair. Big inhale, straightening through the legs. Exhale, sinking chair. Big inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Twice more. Inhale. Exhale. Once more. Inhale. Exhale, chair. This time bringing the right palm to the mat. Leg sweeps back. Might have to adjust your feet just a bit to come into that twist. Letting it evolve. Side plank. Tipping up and open. Wild thing. Left palm meets the mat. Left leg sweeps to the outer edge of the right side of the mat. Fallen triangle. Opening up. Keeping your foot where it's at. Both palms down. Lowering halfway down. Up for 1. Halfway down. Up for 2. Halfway down. Up. Back. Down dog. Big inhale. Long exhale. Right leg sweeps up and back, down dog split. This time bending through the knee, opening the hip. Sending it forward, pigeon. Getting nice and comfortable in this pigeon. We're going to be here for a little bit. So maybe keeping yourself upright for a moment before taking your time and coming down. Once you land, I really encourage you to settle into the silence of this moment. Settle into the peace of this experience. Allowing whatever comes up to come up and inviting it to simmer in the peace that you are creating with your breath. So each inhale is a devotion to the peace within, and each exhale is solidifying that within you and sending it out around you, out into the world. So I will be quiet in this space for a little bit so that you can find and cultivate that peace. starting to reawaken the movements in your body. Really taking your time and making your way into a downward dog. Feeling your way into the downward dog, so feeling your toes tucking and pressing against the material of your mat. Same with your hands, your palms, your fingertips. And your right leg once it arrives there. And when you land, taking some small, intuitive movements to bring some life back into that leg. And I want you to land in stillness in your downward dog. Eyes closed. Observing your body. Observing your legs. How they feel. Just observing, not judging. Not stressing or wondering. Just bringing awareness there. Big inhale, left leg lifts up and back, down dog split. Bending the knee, opening the hip. Pigeon. Once again, when you arrive, allow yourself to arrive. So it's like you walked into a house and now you're taking off your boots and your coat and your gloves. You're really settling into being in that space, in this room. Allowing yourself to reintegrate the feeling of being here once more. Once you find a nice space, once you feel nice and comfortable to an extent here, going deeper, immersing yourself in peace, allowing every breath to be a devotion to that. Your inhales, flooding every corner, every crack and crevice of your body with peace. And each exhale is a thank you to your body and to everything outside of it for creating this space, this moment, and each and every moment. It's a recognition that you can be in peace, be with peace, emanate peace wherever you're at. So I will be quiet once more, allowing you to simmer here. Bringing some movement back into your body. Taking it slow. As you come up, really giving yourself permission to feel. Exploring how much you can feel, how many sensations you can bring awareness to as you start to make your way up into downward dog. And once you land in downward dog, bringing some movement into this space, letting it be guided intuitively before landing in stillness. Closing your eyes and just noticing. Where do you feel peace? Knees kiss the mat. Keeping your hips over your knees as you walk your palms forward into puppy pose. This does not by any means have to be your deepest puppy pose. You want to bring a block, maybe a book into this space to prop your forehead on. That's really supportive. Or just allowing yourself to come into this however feels good for you. We're going to be here for a few moments, so once again, this doesn't have to be your deepest expression. Maybe pulling back a bit, coming out of the deepness, and seeing how deep you can go in a space that feels a bit more familiar. How much peace can you create there? Allowing your forehead to press down, your heart to maybe just energetically cascade towards the mat, towards the earth, heart to earth. What feelings does that bring up in you? What messages do you receive from that? Slowly make your way up out of that. Pressing your chest up, walking your hands back. And coming to sit on your heels, palms face up. What do you feel? Sending your hips off to one side. Legs coming in front of you. And make your way down onto your back. Once you land on your back, bring your knees into your chest. Maybe gentle rock on your spine. And bring your feet down onto the mat, crossing left leg over top of right, letting this fall over to the right side, coming into a twist. If this isn't a comfortable twist for you, you can also uncross the legs, just stacking the knees. And finding a space of stillness here. Bringing that back, that breath. Every breath is a prayer. Every prayer is an expansion of the peace emanating from within you. Bringing your knees back to center, uncrossing them. Guiding them in towards your chest with your hands. Feeling the back of your skull, your entire spine connected to the mat. Just scanning from the crown of your head the whole way down to the tip of your tailbone. Just a brief scan of awareness, of presence into that space. Coming into a twist up and over on the opposite side. So whatever twist you did on the other side, coming into that on the left. Every breath is a prayer, and that prayer is a devotion to your inner peace, to the peace that you grace the world with, to the peace that's all around, the peace that is there when presence presents it. Allowing yourself to melt in the peace of this moment. Maybe a gentle rock side to side. Letting this ripple into stillness like a rock that you just threw into a calm lake. So your ripples get smaller and smaller until they diminish and you're left with stillness. Feeling your spine pressing into the mat. This time scanning from the tip of your tailbone up and out the crown of your head. Releasing your legs, bringing them out long, arms at your sides. Really taking up as much space as feels good for you. So maybe your legs are out a little wider than usual. Maybe your arms are wider too, and maybe not. But not being afraid to take up space. Once you find a space that is yours, be here. Simmer in that peace, feeling it bubbling like a nice warm soup on the stove. It's just infusing into each and every cell. Just like the flavors of the soup infuse into each and every vegetable in the soup. And that infusion is emitting from you, around you, out into the world. Just like the smell of the soup fills the house. Allowing yourself to simmer, to bubble here in this nice pot of peace. I will wake you up when it's time. Starting to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Rolling around your wrists and your ankles. Taking a nice big stretch up above your head. And just letting everything fall. Tipping up and over to one side. Allowing yourself to drape here like a nice cozy blanket draping over you on a chilly day. Keeping your eyes closed as you make your way up into a nice easy seat. Once you get there, palms placed down on the knees. And big inhale, arms reach up above your head, planting your palms together, bringing your thumbs into your chest, connecting to your heartbeat. Feeling your heart beating for you, with you. Your heart so ready to lead the way. If you let it. Feeling your palms pressing into each other, almost like you are connecting with a stranger. So really feeling the touch of your hands. Sensitizing yourself to that experience. Feeling the temperature, the texture, the energy infusing into that space. Taking a big inhale, filling yourself with peace. Exhale, sending it out into the world. 2 more times. Inhale, peace. Exhale, peace. Once more, inhale, peace. Exhale, peace. And opening your eyes whenever you're ready. Thank you so much for joining me today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below how it went, or what you'd like to see in future videos. And I will see you next time.